All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Boulder Boy Show, episode number 33.
Ooh.
We got Moy back in town. He's back in Boulder. We're in the OG HQ at the moment.
With a new kitchen.
With a new kitchen, which you can't see. I guess we could turn the camera, but probably not going to.
We'll do a kitchen tour later for our subscribers.
Yeah, for the subscribers, we'll do a chef
a full kitchen reveal.
Be amazing. Yeah, so kind of one major announcement. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see we have merch. We're currently wearing logo apparel.
Merch.
I'm wearing a hat, 2 sweaters here. Behind us, we got a t-shirt and an Origins sweatshirt. So if you are a subscriber, it's not too late. You can go ahead and subscribe at boulderboys.show. Sign up for the newsletter. You'll get a link for early access to all this stuff. Yeah, so go to boulderboys.show.
Very early access.
Very early, super early.
Before the first collection 0.
Items are limited though, so you better hurry up. And if you're going to place an order, just buy like 10, 20 right away because it's like art.
Yeah, I heard the resale value on eBay is through the roof.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, thanks for everybody who supported us, and we finally have something for you guys.
Very exciting. I can't wait to get mine, dude. I think I'm picking mine up next week.
Next week. We'll do an in-person drop next week.
That's right.
We'll also have that on video for the newsletter subscribers. All right, man. How's everybody feeling? Moy, how's it feel to be back in Boulder?
Good. I'm happy to be back, getting back in rhythm.
Dude, you feeling that altitude? Were you at altitude or not?
Not really. I was at 2,000 feet, 600 meters.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always thought Santiago was at like 10,000 feet.
Well, you can get up to like many thousands from the city.
I remember you saying that actually.
But no, since the city is not at altitude, there are like 3 ski towns where we will bike to that are at altitude. Oops, that's the piano. But yeah, like no, the city is not altitude. Okay, so funny. This is actually pretty funny. I was running on the heat there. It was fairly hot, and dude, I don't feel the altitude coming back, which is kind of interesting. I guess I ran with Seth today, and like aerobically I felt good. My legs just feel a little tired, just because I have been like dealing with some things, but yeah, like no, I kind of worked out yesterday. Now clearly it is harder to get my heart rate super high, right? Which is kind of normal. Like I guess what at sea level, like the sensations that I have at, I don't know, 175 heart rate at Santiago here, it would be like 167, 168. You know, like there is like that gap that you feel, which is totally correlated with the altitude. But I don't feel like, oh, like I'm like suck at altitude right now. So I attribute that to probably the heat. You know, just running a lot on like 95 degrees. You know, so probably I have a lot of like my blood volume increase and all of the other things that
heat shock protein and something or other.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm a mouthful of things, but like you can Google it or ask ChatGPT. But yeah, maybe that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because it's funny. Like I really don't feel the altitude coming back.
How long have you been back? It was like a day, right?
3.
Oh, 3. Oh, that's good then.
So I have run 3 times
in Boulder.
Oh,
that's good. I mean, yeah, I would assume probably training in the heat probably helped a lot. And then I mean, you've been here for how many months before? You know, like you're probably
a year,
pretty acclimated and stuff.
Huh.
And Boulder, you know, we're not too high up, so.
Yeah, but when I came for the first time, I was like,
yeah, that's true.
I mean, a really hard time.
Okay, yeah. I was about to say the opposite. I feel like Adam and Matt will remember this. Moy moved here from freaking sea level and seemingly had no problems at altitude. Like I remember the first week we all were like training together.
Yeah, and you and Chris Myers, dude. Just fucking unbelievable.
It was crazy. And
I
then
forgot about that.
and then the next day, Moy dropped us. Like, remember Adam, you and me were going up Old Stage, and we're just like,
Oh yeah.
man, we're getting dropped by the boy from sea level. So I don't know. You might have felt it,
but it felt
we
harder.
couldn't
At least
tell.
the breathing felt harder before.
That's fair.
But yeah, no, I feel good. I mean, I guess maybe I do well at altitude because I did do decent at the Leadville Marathon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
true.
Yeah, you're good at altitude.
That's good to know. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You should do Run Rabbit.
I'm thinking about it.
Oh,
Are you really?
Yeah. So I got into UTMB. But
Must
I
be
didn't
nice,
sign up.
dude. Must be
No, I
nice.
didn't sign up.
Didn't.
No.
Well, this is news.
Yeah, I'm not doing UTMB.
FUTMB.
is that four of the all four of us not doing
Drew's the
UTMB?
only one doing it.
It's true.
Wow.
I know I for some personal reasons and stuff, like I just didn't want to travel so far this summer. But yeah,
Dude, I hear that.
I'm not doing UTMB, so I may do Run Rabbit Run, which is
Dude, that'd
something
be
that I
such a
always
fun
wanted
one.
to do. Yeah, it looks tough though. Like the profile, there is like a freaking 20 miles climb and then 20 miles drop.
Yeah. Like
Matt,
from
you're
the
doing
get-go.
that one, right?
That's the plan.
Is that your
Yeah.
second or third 100 of the season?
It'll be my second, unless I get into Western States.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But
That's right.
I mean, that's not the plan.
What? What do you mean that's not the
Well,
plan?
dude, okay, I'm running canyons. I guess if I got a golden ticket, I would go. But like Western States and High Lonesome are like 2 weeks apart.
That's true.
It would be like,
Whoa.
I think I would do it. Yeah, I would do it.
Which one is first?
Western.
That'd
mean,
be
maybe-
kind of
maybe-
good.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
you,
totally.
dude, maybe you freaking go to canyons, get a golden ticket, then go to Western State, shock the world, and then continue, crashing it.
Yeah, maybe.
Dude.
Maybe this is a year to just, I don't know,
Do you think?
Screw it.
Do you think Courtney would back down? No.
No.
She'd do all three.
definitely. Speaking of, I saw Courtney the other night. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that publicly. She kind of,
I mean-
she kind of hides. And,
She
Yeah.
doesn't. She doesn't exist.
What was it
Yeah.
like, dude, being in the presence of greatness?
dude, it was crazy because so the last time I saw Courtney on a run was actually here in Boulder in 2019 when I was getting ready for Western States, which was kind of cool. And she definitely didn't know who I was. It was just in passing, and I was like starstruck at the time.
Wait, so Courtney is like your amulet. Like every time you see her, you crush
Well,
it.
that's
that
what
season.
that's what I'm hoping for. This is where I was. That's what I was going.
I'm
with
sorry.
this.
What?
But no, anyways, I was out on my double, and the sun was like going down, and I was out on the Dirty Bismarck Loop, and lo and behold, here's Courtney. Like, I guess she's getting ready to get on a plane and head out. And wanted to find some dirt to run on, and that loop was the only thing that was like dried up. So, yeah, it's
But
cool to see her.
you're
That's
you're
awesome.
missing a
Did
point.
you guys
How-
run together?
Yeah.
No, we
and
just
how
stopped and
far-
talked for a minute. I think she was doing the full loop,
Which is like 16, 15, 16
Yeah.
miles.
and I'm pretty sure it was her double.
That's crazy.
But and then she proceeded the next 3 days to get 100 miles in out in Oregon with Cam Haynes. And if you haven't followed that whole journey,
Wow.
you should, because Cam just had her on his podcast, and I'm gonna listen to it tomorrow. But yeah, they did a whole video series and all sorts of stuff. It's pretty cool. I mean,
Badass.
she's incredible.
Does that dude that hunts? He has a
Yes,
podcast
yeah.
and he hunts.
Yeah, he's been. I didn't realize this, so I did some digging. He's been like a lifelong runner too, like ultra runner and stuff. So
Because he had Cole Hawker on the other day,
did he?
which I think
Cool.
so. Or
Yeah.
like, I don't know, 2 months ago at this point.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. Anyways, it was cool to see her. That something. Everybody who's met Courtney can say this. Like, she just gives off this like vibe that instant positivity, and like I've like met Courtney a few times, but she makes you feel like you've known her forever every time. So it was cool to see her, and yeah, I don't know. Hopefully,
She-
have a good year because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, dude. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I think she could be a good politician.
Courtney?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know, man. Don't you gotta like lie and be kind of a piece of shit to be a politician?
No, not all of them.
Oh,
But like I don't know,
No, I'm just
because people will like her,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
She makes you feel like she have known you forever.
that's true.
There,
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Mm.
It was cold that
Mhm.
night.
Oh yeah.
Was she wearing? Because I've never
Dude.
seen her. I've never seen her in the winter. Was she
Mm.
wearing long shorts or was she wearing tights?
Long shorts and a Salomon hoodie, like dude.
Oh my
I
god.
was
Wow.
like, from a distance, I was like,
Iconic.
that looks like Courtney Dauwalter. And then I was like, there's no way. And then she got up close and I was like, Courtney? Like, she's rocking. Dude, it was freezing that night. At least I was cold. She's probably, coming down from Leadville. Probably nothing for her.
She was running like with music or anything, or just on silence?
Just in silence, I think. So I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, I think just silence.
Wow,
It's
Anyways,
beautiful.
like my
Well,
It's cool.
to
Have her back in
to-
this neck of the woods.
to close the loop on that run rabbit thing, Moy, if you're gonna do that, dude, maybe I should do that. We could do like a big Boulder Boys jamboree.
Dude.
I'll come.
Sounds-
I can
sounds
come
like a
crew
good
all
plan.
y'all.
So, I mean, dude, yeah, I agree. Let's do it.
When
I
is,
don't
when
have a
is
big
Run
race.
Rabbit?
I was holding out for CCC and didn't get in. So
You didn't get in. That's a sign.
Let's
Well,
do it. Let's take all the prize money.
Yeah,
that's
dude,
that's right.
There is some money.
Yeah.
Like 20K for the winner.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Imagine
Whoa.
everything we can do for
It
20.
pays 7 deep.
I
So-
got mouths to feed, so
Yeah, dude. You should hit up Fred, race director. And
Yeah, I'll never forget. It was like probably 3 or 4 years ago. I asked him, like, sent him an email trying to get in the 50, and he was like, "I don't have any spots for the 50, but I'll get you into the 100." He's always
Yeah.
trying to get that 100 like loaded.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Get on that wait list like now, because usually if you're on the wait list right now, you usually get in.
Cool.
Like anybody will get in. So
Yeah.
All right, Moy.
Cool, man.
Are
That'd be
you on
fun.
the wait list, dude?
Me?
Yeah.
Undisclosed.
Undisclosed. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go find out after this call.
Yeah, the wait lists are public, I think.
Oh, shoot. Are they? Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Paquito knows. Paquito is my agent, so he manages that kind of things. I also want to thank our sponsor, Athletic Brewing.
I wish.
Get
dude,
out of
that'd be
here,
dope.
dude. We
you
haven't
imagine?
received any money from them.
That's how you know we've made it.
I'm definitely gonna bleep that out.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's smart. Yeah, thank you.
Dude, if we were gonna have an NA sponsor though, who would it be? Like, who would you guys choose?
Oh, I do have a preferred favorite NA beer. Like I,
I know
have a
it.
favorite.
I think I know
You like
yours.
those NA Guinnesses?
Oh yeah, that for winter NA Guinness. That's basically a meal. But my favorite brand is actually a brand from Copenhagen called Mikkeller. It's a Danish beer, and they make a really good NA. It is extremely good. And so that Mikkeller with 2 Ks, that's a very, very good NA beer. You can find
Nice.
it probably in like Amazon or something.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you guys?
I don't know, dude.
I'm an O'Doul's kind of guy.
Oh,
Duels.
Duels. Get
Wasn't
out
that the-
I've
isn't that
never
the
seen you
OG?
drink a Duels, dude.
Dude, no, I don't
Isn't
know.
that the OG?
I think so.
I
Probably
remember,
is.
Yeah.
I remember going to like a hippie joint in high school and getting no duels and thinking I was so cool. And then I tried to do it at like another place in high school, and then they like tried to ID me, and I was like, what the heck? Like
Huh.
Yeah.
it's an
Not
NA,
alcoholic.
it's not
Oh,
alcoholic.
but
What's
they
the
have
point?
to ID you for NA beers
Yeah, I didn't know that.
because of they can have like 0.5. What about you, Adam?
But kombucha has 0.5. I've
Kombucha
never been
has
ID'd for
at least
kombucha.
0.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably be a Best Day Brewing type of guy at this point in time. I really like their NAs.
Dude,
Particularly
I
the
had
Kolsch.
like 10 of those after Lake Sonoma when I dropped out because there was no water at the finish line. They literally had like Best Day Brewing, and that was it.
And that was
So
a-
good.
So I was so thirsty after DNFing, so I had to drink like 10 of them. And I don't think I ever like quenched my thirst. I just peed a lot.
There you go, dude.
But they were good, I guess.
Dude, but we do have to say thank you. So there is a little thing there, a little
I
thing.
was
in it.
wondering what that was.
It looks like a medicine jar, but it is a coffee beans from our friend Max.
Coffee beans in it looks like a medicine jar.
Well,
Dude.
coffee is medicine, dude.
Wow.
You know.
All right, what is it? Like, what kind? Seth?
Tell us, Seth. You
It's
can-
it's a Guatemala. I think it's washed, lavado.
yeah.
All
Wash,
right, it's
yeah.
washed. All right. Notes of bourbon catura. I don't know what that is. There you go. It's in
Bourbon
Spanish.
notes of caturra. I have no idea what it is, caturra. But yeah, like, so, dude, this is actually from a very good coffee place in Santiago.
Sick.
It's from this year. Actually, it was like what how you call like toasted?
Oh, roasted.
Sorry, toasted. Roasted on the 13th of this month.
Amazing.
And there are 200 grams of like beautiful great coffee that we have to drink together.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is your espresso machine back up and working?
It is
All right.
crushing it.
Beautiful.
Good friend Scott Hollister and listener of the Boulder Boys podcast, he sent me a text the other day suggesting that like Seth, like, you know, have you ever followed like Barstool Sports where like the guy goes and tests pizza at different pizza joints and rates it? We need to have
Yep.
Seth doing that with coffee.
Yeah.
Like everywhere we travel and race.
Mm.
Dude, that's like
And like just do a short clip.
I can do a
That'd be
coffee.
cool.
I can do a coffee rating.
I think that'd be neat.
Would gladly do a coffee rating.
And then before you know it, every coffee shop's gonna want us. Yeah, right.
that's
I like
Our
it.
business
I will-
model will go from merch to reviewing.
I
coffee.
will rate scones.
Scones, yeah.
I'm a scones person. Yeah, so thank you, Max. This made it all the way from Chile this week.
Cool.
Yeah, with my layover in Houston. Dude, Houston is pretty cool. It's kind of possessed.
It's kind of
Mhm.
possessed.
Well, I was there for a day, so maybe it's not that cool. I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Matt doesn't like Houston.
No.
When
Oh, but you're
when you
from
grow up
Texas.
in Dallas, you can't like Houston.
Oh, really?
That's just, that's just how it goes.
Dude, but the weather is so mild and so like nice. And I was like in the more like the coldest ever
it was
day.
like the coldest Houston's ever been. They had
Yeah.
snow.
They were snowing the ground.
Well,
We found this very cool coffee shop. I don't remember the name, but so like very good coffee. What was that?
I think Kirsten told you, but
Oh,
she said the name out loud.
okay. Very good coffee shop. But we were so tired that I was working in the coffee shop on my computer, and I fall asleep in public in my computer, like. And Kirsten saw me and she was like, "Oh, dude, we should go to take a nap." And I took a nap. Pretty cool. Did a workout on the treadmill. We stayed in a nice hotel.
Treadmill workouts are next level.
Dude,
Oof.
it wasn't a Wahoo one, but good treadmill for sure.
What were you clipping off? Were you doing my repeats?
I was, 7% grade.
Oh, dang, dude.
Yeah, like.
What was your grade adjusted time?
For 40 miles.
We're grade adjusted?
No, just that's the pace.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
For
That's
40
pretty good for 7%.
So at 7%, yeah.
Pretty good for sea level. Yeah.
I mean, heart rate, like 170, 172, just a threshold.
Yeah. No biggie.
Pretty controlled. No, I mean, honestly, like workouts are not like make or break, right? So I just try to keep it like very, very sustained, very controlled effort. Enough about me, guys. Well, how are you feeling, Adam?
I'm good.
Dude, you had a banger of a run this weekend.
I had a good run this weekend outside, which was great. At this time in Maine, you got to be thankful when it's like a decent day outside and the roads are clear. So, got 20 in on Saturday.
That 6:20 pace average.
Felt good.
God
yeah,
dang, dude.
That was good.
Dude, I saw that run without my glasses on, which I can see okay without my glasses on. So I should have been able to see the pace. And I put my glasses on and I looked at it again. I was like, "What the heck?" It was
Dude,
crazy.
I mean, getting ready for Black Canyon, it's like I need to just see what I'm working with. So, I felt pretty controlled. Pretty
Was there
pretty sustainable.
a
So
third cylinder.
I think so. I think there's
All
a
right.
third cylinder that's like starting to fire.
Nice.
And I was gonna turn around and come back for 20 the next day, but Arthur got sick and was throwing up a bunch that morning, so I only got 9. But then I came back for a double on Sunday, so it was all in all a good running weekend. Legs feel good. So yeah, I don't know. Things are looking up.
Dude, 20? You did 20 miles?
Yeah.
I haven't done 20 miles since 1982, dude. Good job.
Come on, dude. You're sandbagging me, but
You're good.
Moy,
good job.
you and I are going to be squaring off here in like 10 days.
Oh, you better get ready.
The battle of the boys.
I'm ready, dude. I'm
What's
ready.
on
But
the-
you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I have everything to win here. Like, I'm coming up off the couch off like 9 months off. Like, you better not let me get you. You know what I mean?
Dang.
You're but you're fresh, dude. You're
I don't
fresh.
know though.
You have
dude.
freshness.
I
You
don't
have
know.
freshness on your leg.
I'm just saying.
I mean, dude, like it's all gonna be good. You're gonna
It's
really
gonna be
enjoy
fun.
that second place.
It's gonna be fun. Now here's. Oh,
Dude, we had a question from a listener. It was a type-in question.
yeah.
And it was who of the Boulder boys is the best at trash talking, and I think it's definitely Moy.
It's definitely Moy.
100%
But
more.
think Adam. Well, I'm like I like the talent, so I gotta find my strengths. But I think that like Adam is great at it. Actually,
No.
he just hasn't unfolded. But I know I can sense it, dude. I can sense it.
Dude, if
Well,
Adam said any version of trash talk to me, I would feel so bad
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
well, Moy, you and I, we have time before the race, like to really turn up the trash talking dial.
Just be careful,
Plus,
man. It's exhausting with Moy.
We'll have all Saturday to really get in the spirit.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll have Thursday, Friday, and then all Saturday to. Yeah. Oh,
It's true.
what race is
It's
the
true.
50K?
It's true.
Since we're talking about the race, should we like do like a preview?
You should do a preview. Who's in it? Who are we watching at this race? Besides you guys.
And the 50K?
The
Yeah.
50K.
I think
There's a lot of people in it.
Oh,
It's pretty stacked.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I know Yesh is running.
Josh is running.
Josh. I think Brian Whitfield's in it. Jeff
Brian
Colt,
Whitfield.
I think, is in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I looked at it like a couple weeks ago. I don't remember everyone.
Should we
but
look? I don't have my phone, but
I'm trying
like,
to pull it up.
Matt's
here.
pulling it up.
yeah, our correspondent.
But it's definitely like I think in years past, the 50K or 60K, whatever it used to be, wasn't that competitive. And it was, last year was Eli and then Brad Miles, and that was kind of it. Like it fell off pretty dramatically after that. And I think this year, if you look at the start list, it's like quite quick. Like some of the better 50K or some of the better 100-mile racers in the US, like kind of just everybody just kind of trying to open their season up a little bit.
it's got depth.
It's got Chris Myers in it, I think. But I
Yeah,
think
Chris
he might
is-
be pacing 50K the day before. So I don't know what's going on there.
Adam, that I'll never pronounce
Oh,
his last name.
Vadavant.
Yeah, bottom buzzer. You got Tabor Hemming.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, she's doing the half the
She's
day.
doing the half marathon.
Yeah.
Or that day. Jeff Colt.
Eric Hamill from Flagstaff. I wonder if he's like one
That
of the
dude's
Northern
good.
Arizona guys. It's like, yeah.
He sounds familiar.
Jeffrey
Jeff
Cole.
Colt.
I don't know who. It looks like a cool name.
Adam Mary, look at that.
Max.
Jolith? I don't know.
He's the guy who won Moab 240, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
Well, he's gonna
Brett Hornig.
Brett Hornig.
Can't rule him out at 50K, man. I don't know. Yeah, there's some good guys.
There's
Moy.
our boy Moy.
Yeah, it'll be good. I mean, there's probably a handful of pretty fast dudes. There's a lot of really good women in the race.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, it'll be fun to follow.
Yeah. What's your strategy, dude? Adam. Oh, I think he's a little froze. Can you hear us?
I'm here. I lost
All
my internet for a moment.
Dude, what's gonna be your race strategy?
Well, after this training run last week or the last weekend, I feel like I'm in pretty good. I'm in best case scenario shape given when I started training, and so I think my best strategy is to just like time trial this mug and like see what happens. So I'm not gonna like race it because I think that's just gonna fuck me up. I'm not in my peak fitness, but like I'm in some decent fitness, and so I think if I just like run at a conservative but like sending it pace from the beginning, like not like overextending to try to like be in a pack or like whatever, and just like do my thing, I think I could run like pretty fast if I just feel like I did on Saturday and just like run like decently strong. Like I think I can run. I was hoping to run like under 4 hours, but for our fans here on the Boulder Boys show, I'll go like one level deeper. I think if I have a good day, I could run like 340, So I'm just going to try to go do that. And for me, that means like pacing it smart. And so I'm not going to be out with the front for sure.
I think that's smart. I mean, just looking at that list of guys, there's a few guys in there particularly who are very fast. But maybe that isn't to their advantage in a course with this much downhill and twisty terrain. Like it's a fast course, but my experience with that course is it can beat your legs up pretty bad. Even just for the 50K, like that first 20 miles can work you over so that the last 10 miles are pretty. Because the thing about Black Canyon is like it gets harder after 20 miles. And then after that, it gets harder. You're doing the 100K. But I mean, Brian Whitfield's experienced that before. The first time I raced Black Canyon, he was in that race and he led the thing and then dropped out at 50K. So, because his quads were like blown up.
I think for boys in peak fitness, I feel like it's like a 320-ish type race, you know? Like, I feel like whoever wins is going to run like maybe even under 320. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's like a low. I mean, you get the right guys in there. I think you could go under 315 on that course.
Yeah, for sure. So, like for me, it's like even if I had my best day right now, I think I'm like in the 330s. So there's no point for me to be up with the front pack, you know. What about you?
Wait, your bet, dude. Like a chucking you on that course could go like 320.
Yeah, but I'm saying right now, like if I were to have my best day right now, I'm not in that kind of shape. Yeah.
Okay.
What about you, Moy?
I have no idea. I've never run a flat 50K. I don't know what to expect. I'm like, this is totally new for me. Mechanically, I don't feel the best, so I have to work on like some things. But like my engine feel pretty fit. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, I have no idea how I'm gonna feel. Probably not great at the end.
He's keeping his cards close.
No. I don't know how I'm gonna race it. Normally, I race how you are describing. I never race from the front,
except for Big Alta last year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
You sent it, dude.
Yeah, but it didn't feel like I was like working so hard.
Yeah.
But then I go whoop.
Yo, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, after all that shit talking you did before.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Well, maybe he's learned his lesson. You know, maybe he's learned his lesson.
It's okay.
Well, don't worry. I will see you again in canyons.
That's right.
Oh,
that's right.
But yeah,
right.
I honestly, and this is super honest, I don't know how I'm gonna feel. If I feel good, I may take some risks and try to run fast. But I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. Like, yeah, what I don't even know what pace you need to run to be able to run like 330. You know,
pace is irrelevant, dude. It's all about feel.
Oh my god,
I don't know what pace it is, to be honest.
330 is like 640-ish. Maybe a little slower, I think.
I don't know. Like maybe I will. For sure, if there's like a bunch of people going up the front like crazy, and it feels like unsustainable, I won't be there. And maybe I would be happy if I were able to like run from the back and like try to catch people. But you don't really have much chance to catch people here because it's like it's so quick. So I don't know. I will be asking advice to you guys, honestly.
Now that I think about this, I think 330, like, I just remembered I was looking at some of the 100K splits from last year, and most that front pack went through
They were
in,
like
in 331,
Yeah.
330.
That's
Really?
what makes me think you can
50K.
go like
Yeah.
like you get the right guy. I think could go under 3 hours on this course.
But
for 50K.
most of that group, there was a huge group. But didn't a bunch of them like explode at that time?
Yeah, I guess the guys that stuck in it were like obviously Hayden,
Jupiter,
Hans, Jupiter. Like there was enough people that makes me think
They
that
went through in 330 flat.
331.
That is crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
So
Wow.
now that I'm thinking about it, like maybe it's a faster course than we're like giving it credit for.
all right, guys, I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm shooting for 248.
Dude, sub 3 hours. Let's go.
No, I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know, dude. But
Well-
but dude, I I'm just very excited about being there with all of you guys, and I'm very
It's gonna be
excited
fun.
about the post-race pool party. I'm really happy to see you running and racing, race against you, share some
Yes.
miles. If things go great, it's gonna be awesome. If things go south, we're gonna really laugh about it and
That's
continue
right.
to have a good time. So, yeah, that's what I'm there for.
Same.
Yeah, the weekend's gonna be
Seth,
sick.
how are you feeling?
Oh, I feel good.
Ooh, now let's talk about the big boys.
Well, I just remembered this
right.
because I was telling Moy, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go through 50K in like 3:30, and then now I was just thinking about that for you guys, and I was like, wait, you guys are definitely probably gonna go 3:30 or under.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not a-
but that's gonna feel like light work for you, dude. You've been putting in the
I hope
miles.
so. It better. If it doesn't feel like light work, I'm done, dude.
Did you
I'm
guys
out.
see Eli's post calling out
Oh yeah.
Seth?
No.
Well, I guess you didn't.
He didn't even look like he was running that fast.
Yeah.
I hope Eli's listening, but he got somebody took a photo of him doing a track workout the other day, and he reposted it, and it was like me practicing to outsprint Seth at Black Canyon.
Oh man.
But then if you look at it, dude, he's probably jogging like 8-minute pace.
Oh my god.
Dude, but like,
Not even fast.
How are you gonna outsprint somebody who put like 15 minutes on you?
That's a good point. And that's I already told him my race strategy. I'm gonna get a bunch of time on him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sit back and chat. I'm
Yeah.
gonna chat with my crew, chat with the pacer,
there you go. Yeah, you know.
hang out, have a good time, and I'll wait for him at the finish line.
Sounds like a good plan.
I love
Sounds like
it.
Sounds super
Yeah.
smart. Dude,
No, nothing's more like demoralizing than when you get to the finish line and the person that won is like changed out of clothes, looks very put together, and you're like,
took a shower. Is eating like a chicken burger or something, like I don't know, whatever.
yeah, totally. I mean,
He's on his third beer.
dude, already been interviewed, photos taken with the golden ticket.
Yeah, no, that won't happen, dude. That won't happen. But we should check the list of the 100K. Do you have it handy, right? So that we can do a little bit of a preview.
It's so long, dude.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot. It's a pretty good list.
I bet I can pick the winner. I bet I know who's going to win. What do you think, Adam?
I think I could pick two. I bet we have the same pick.
We're talking about the men's race since that's what says in.
Yes.
Yeah, the women's race
Yes.
has some very interesting.
And then we will talk about the ladies.
The women's race, you can go listen to the Trail Network.
Yeah, they previewed it.
I think a little bit because Katie Asmuth is racing.
Okay,
Which we'll get back to them.
Shout out.
here in a
yeah, we'll
minute.
get back to them.
Yeah, and we'll get to that. You guys should listen to the
So
Trail Network.
we're gonna
Great
talk
pod.
about the boys first, and then we can talk a little about the ladies. And you know,
Okay, so there's a lot of guys.
let's see.
I'm just gonna
What are some
go
of the
down
highlights
with
for you?
notable
Matt?
names: Hans Troyer, Eli Hemming, Anthony Costellos, Mackay Clemens, Zach Perrin, Jupiter, Blake Slattergren, Callum Neff is running. He's got some speed. Tim
Timo
Tolson, Ryan Miller, Seth, Darren Thomas, Joe McConaughey, Trayson Knopp.
Who's Joe McConaughey? Is he related to?
He's that hiker,
Yeah.
dude.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, what?
You don't know who Joe McConaughey is?
No.
I'm just
String
kidding. It's a
bean?
string bean.
Oh, see, I just
He's
know
been
people by
super
their
close
Instagram
to a golden
handles.
ticket a bunch of
Yeah.
times.
Cole Campbell, who's on one right now. Craig Hunt.
Who's Cole Campbell?
Ryan Raff,
Cool.
Scott Trayer, Jared Hazen.
Ooh, Wiley
Oh,
Scott
you're
Trayer.
Elliot Cardin,
Mm-hmm.
Tim Nooney,
Bombalo.
Man, some of these names. I
Kenyon
don't-
Woodward, Mark Hammond, Tyler Fox, Juan Carrera Casas.
That's the brother of Jupiter.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
he's
really?
good. Yeah,
Dude, okay, like
Gavin Pryor,
I hope to win, but if the Jupiter brothers go 1-2, that'd be sick.
Eric Swanson.
Whoa.
I don't know who that is.
Wow.
Sorry.
Graham Chauvoy. Yeah, I mean,
Doug,
there's a
you're
lot.
down in the
There's a-
85%.
I know that's
man.
what's. Yeah, but I mean, some of these guys have had like pretty good.
But do that percentage
good
means
races.
nothing.
What?
That percentage means nothing. If somebody have done one race and won, they're 100%.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
true. I just
look,
don't
I don't know
scroll
any
that
of these
far down.
people that are at the very top of the list with like,
That's true.
you know.
You know, like that's, I mean, like the ultra sign up, please create a decent ranking. Dude, a lot of strong people. I do have
Be good.
a favorite though.
Who?
Jupiter.
In the back of my heart is Jupiter. No, dude, I think I think the world is not ready to see what Seth is gonna do on that day.
I don't think they're ready. Yeah,
I've seen him for the last year. I saw him at CCC, and I saw him after. And this is not the Seth that everybody knows. This is a different beast.
New year, new me.
You're gonna crush, dude.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
know.
So I'm picking Seth for the win.
Yeah. Oh,
With a 15 minutes lead on Eli.
oh my goodness. All right. I hope that's true. I was remarking to Moy on the run today that a lot of races you look at and you look at the paces of like maybe the winner. Like let's say you take CCC and you look at the paces you have to run if you're gonna win it, and like those paces objectively don't scare me. You know what I mean? Like it's fast. It's hard to know because there's a lot of vert and you're out there for forever, but they don't scare me. Where like I was looking at Hayden's splits yesterday. I was looking at Hayden's splits, and some of those splits genuinely made me like nervous.
There's a bunch of ways to run a race, though.
Yeah, I know, but I'd like to run it like that.
Well, then you can't be scared, dog.
Ideally,
but
You
like,
can
no,
do
you know
it,
what I
dude.
mean. Like,
but the fear is not bad, you know.
Mhm.
Fear like keeps you alert, and you're gonna be like, no, that's good. It's a good balance of fear.
yeah,
It's not that you don't believe that you can't do it.
no, I mean, it's definitely possible, but it's not. Yeah, they're I don't know, sub 7-minute pace. Towards the end of 100K just feels hard, or hard to think about, I guess.
I think you guys are. I'm putting money on it that it's going out faster, with the exception of Matthew Seidel last year. It's going out faster than the front pack went last year.
You think so?
Yeah, I
That
think
is
Hans
so
Sawyer is
crazy.
just going to set the world on fire the first 50K.
I wish he would.
Yeah, I think he holds on for a ticket.
You think so?
And his 50K at Black Canyon was kind of nuts on the course that they did, or not Black Canyon, Bandera.
Bandera, yeah.
They did it on the alternate course out at Eagle Ranch. That's where I got my concussion back in 2019. That course is messed up, dude. It's so hard. And he ran like pretty well, and he went like a mile off course. So
Dang.
I don't know. And there's so many good guys.
Has he
Yeah.
done any like competitive races since Black Canyon?
Yeah, he ran the 50-mile U.S. champs at Tussey Mountain. Ran like 6:18 pace or something.
It's quick.
I mean, yeah.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Maybe he
I don't know
will.
how competitive it was, but he broke the record. So, and a lot of like pretty notable people have run that race in the years past.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah. You never know.
it's that dude did turn himself inside out last year at Black Canyon, so he's at least seen a lot of the course. But Seth, he's going to be an ultras dude, so that's like a handicap
That's
on
true.
him.
That's a good point.
It'll be light
That's a
work.
good point. Dude, him and then Anthony Costales is always interesting to me. I mean, he's won that race before in a very fast time.
Okay.
I don't know. Like he's been pretty banged
Yeah.
up.
Has he?
So- I mean, last
Yeah.
year. So I don't know.
What do we think about Ryan Raff? I mean, they only got to beat David last year.
I think
I just saw he has another kiddo on the way, so he's running for something. You
it's
know?
true. I think he's good. I looked at some of his results. I don't know. I think he's very good at 50K.
Hmm.
Is what I took away from it. Because like to run that time he did at that high altitude 50K.
Oh yeah,
It's pretty quick. I don't know what it's called.
I'm blanking out right now. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The Rumble.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I honestly don't know what to think of any of the competition. I look at it as a bunch of dudes who some have proved themselves and maybe are on the other side of that curve, and then most of the people, including myself, haven't really proved themselves yet, and so we're just kind of out there.
Dude, you have proved yourself at 50 miles very well.
And dude, and so also I think Anthony has too, and obviously Eli's like
Yeah.
proved himself at 50K. I just think like there's no Haydens, there's no juggernauts.
But like, no,
That-
I think,
yeah.
and this is 100K that runs like a 50 miles
I
because
hope
of the
so.
time. You know, it's like a quick thing, you know.
I just hope it's not muddy for you guys, dude. The first part of that race sucks when it's muddy.
That's what we're running, dude. If it's muddy,
Dude, it looks hot. Have you seen the weather lately? It's been like 85 degrees in Phoenix.
ooh, yeah, baby,
Well,
all that
that'll
Chilean
be
crazy.
perfect, dude. I'm coming from like 0-degree weather.
It's gonna be great.
Just make sure to have your salt caps. But and what about ladies?
It's loaded too. I mean, there's a lot of.
So wait, sorry, Matt, who is your pick to win? And did you already say who is your pick to win, Adam? In the
My
men's
pick
race?
is Mr. Ruling.
You
Mr.
don't have to
Seth.
pick me because I'm here. It's fine. I can take it.
You're definitely my pick, dude.
Okay,
Yeah,
sick.
I'm picking Seth
Your time
too.
has come.
It's come.
We
Dude,
don't. I mean,
We don't win 2025 races in.
hey, we're winning shit. This
We're
year,
winning
man.
2025 races
Yeah.
in 2025.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
2024 bullshit is over.
Yeah.
Seth, you mentioned crewing and pacing. Do you have people pacing you, and if so, who?
I think so. So yeah, with y'all racing, I think I'm gonna have Drew because he's gonna be down there. He's not racing the next day.
Yes.
And he's like a pretty good. He's definitely a very good person to have pace you
Hell yeah.
because I feel like he knows
Dude,
probably
he'll
the right
drive
things
you.
to say.
Yes.
But yeah, I'll have him pace me from 50K, which I think is allowed. We're gonna find, I'll find that out before the race from 50K to 50 miles, I guess.
Yeah.
And then hopefully I don't need anybody those last 10 miles. But
Dude, I bet if it's close, he'll hang in for an extra 10 with you, dude.
it's true. It's true. But no, I think yeah, I think it's a move. I have been open about I think that this race shouldn't allow pacing for golden ticket people. I think I don't know. I kind of like the European model of not having pacers, but I think since they do, it would be a disadvantage to not have a pacer, particularly because both times I've done this race after 50K is when I mentally start to go sideways, like just with having already ran 50K or 40 miles and having 20 more to go and the back half gets hilly. I think having somebody there with you is like an obvious performance benefit.
I don't know, though, dude. I mean, I would have said the same thing, but I got my ticket without a pacer. So
That's fair.
I don't know. Like, I feel like it can also be a bad thing. Like, I don't know. It's like a weird, like, it can be a weird, like, vibe shift or like you're looking forward to that. And like, it's kind of a, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
If you
think,
know you're doing the whole thing yourself, you're just like locked in if it's one of those days.
I think
you
I'm
know?
nervous because 50K is so early. Like if I had to pick up a pacer at 40, maybe 40 miles, maybe I would be in the brain space to be like, no, I don't need one. Or like, I do need you. Come on and run with me. But 50K is so early where it's like, I guarantee I'm going to get to 50K and be like, I'm fine.
Dude, the race
But-
is going to be like just starting to pop off, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know.
Just have somebody ready at that with 10 miles to go.
That's true. I think
Is that
for
Table
sure.
Mesa or whatever?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That may be like the move.
Yeah. There's that one climb out of there that's like tough to stay focused
Yeah.
on.
Dude, I'm happy to race for a little bit, honestly. As I said.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Good, Moy.
Sweet.
Tire yourself out.
No, dude, that's gonna be a warm up. Don't worry.
Yeah. All right. No
Yeah.
excuses, though, on Sunday. That's all I got to
Dude,
say.
maybe I run. Maybe instead of 248, I run 252. You know, that's fine. You know, I will be waiting for you with like some warm food at the
Great.
finish.
Some
Perfect.
warm food. I'm sure you'll want that in the desert.
Maybe
A
some
hot
cold
quesadilla.
food. Yeah. A hot soup, you know. He's like,
Gazpacho,
here's your soup, Adam. Dude, yeah, but like I feel like fitness is good. How is the mindset? You know,
Mindset's good. Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I'm excited. I'm tired of. I don't know. I'm tired of sucking at
Ooh.
running or at racing. So, pretty over that.
how do you feel different versus like when you were at the start line or like just before CCC last year?
I don't know.
You seem more confident.
I'm more
to me.
I'm more confident now. I'm definitely fitter. I think CCC before that race, I was a little tired of like not tired from running. I think I was tired of just being not at home for so long because we had been over there for a month
Yeah.
before,
Oh, yeah.
and like it was just like eating out every day and like walking all the time, and then talking to so many people at the UTMB week in the weeks before. So I think, yeah, now I just feel like pretty, and I'm definitely more confident. Like, I don't know. we'll see. I feel fitter, I guess.
Dude, how
Yeah,
do you
cool.
feel? How do you feel with like tiredness of the training block?
Oh, dude,
Like,
I
are
feel
you
good. I've like
okay?
not
Nice,
been tired.
nice.
Did this block, which is pretty cool. The only times I've been tired is like waking up early for work, but
Which is like 5 a.m.
yeah,
So
which is fine.
makes
I'm
sense.
supposed to be tired, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, like, yeah, I haven't felt tired at all. So I think, but I'm gonna start tapering now. I mean, I kind of already started a little bit, but tapering now, and then yeah, should be good. I've also just been like working out more consistently, so we'll see if that translates.
How many workouts a week are we doing?
But just 2. Yeah, but
That's
also 2 or 3 long runs a week. So, and then easy days. I don't know. Yeah,
That's good, man. I mean, as long as you are in like 1350 5K fitness.
I'm in bonkers 5K shape right now.
So, dude,
Yeah,
that's all you need,
that's all I need.
you know. I wonder why, like, what is the name of this guy from Norway?
Oh, Jakob
Yeah.
Ingebrigt.
Do you think he would like show up to like 100-miler and then crush it? Because he ran like 340 miles.
I don't. No, I don't think.
It doesn't translate. All right.
No.
Dude, I think you're ready to crush it.
Yeah, feel good. Feel good. Sweet. Anything else about Black Canyon? Oh, the women in the 100K are pretty bonkers. I saw Tara Dowers in it, which is a very interesting.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Dude, that's
I feel like that's a name
amazing.
that
That's
stood out
range.
to me the most.
That's range.
From 3,000 miles to just
100K.
100K.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I hope she does something crazy, man.
Mary's in it.
Yeah, Mary's running. She's really fit.
Aaron
Clark, Katie
Oh,
Asmuth,
MK.
MK Sullivan. Yeah, Annie Hughes.
Oh, okay.
Tara Dower. Heather Jackson. Okay.
Shea
It's a deep race.
Alquano.
Oh, it's pretty crazy.
Lauren Piretz. I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, this is a long. Abby Hall's racing.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot.
Abby Hall's back.
Abby Hall and Katie are both like coming back from.
Dude,
Oh,
Abby
yeah.
Hall has that home course advantage, man. She like is out there all the time. She lives
Yeah.
Oh,
there.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Wow.
yeah. This list is long. There's a lot. There's a lot of women.
So
I
bottom line, you're gonna want to tune in.
Yeah, I haven't honestly. I've been like so focused on my athletes racing. I haven't really like paid too much. I need to
Yeah.
like do some research before if I do get on free trail. I don't know if I'm going to be or not, but if I do get on free trail, I need to do some research before and see what everybody's been up to.
You
Yeah.
you did research like last year for it, right? You were up the night before.
Yeah, that's right. And not a whole lot.
And I remember me and Adam sitting there with Chipotle watching it.
Oh god,
Adam, do you remember that?
Oh yes.
It was great.
just making fun of me.
No, I'm making fun of you.
I don't like those. I'm not. I don't know.
You do good.
I don't like being put on the spot.
No, you do good on those live
I'm not
podcasts.
dude. I'm not a fan of making predictions. I hate it in ultra running. I can do it in track all day long. Hate it with ultra running.
It's like so hard to do.
I think it's
ultra
stupid.
running. It's just betting.
Like I know who's good and I know like who's fit, but it's like half the time that doesn't make a difference.
unless Killian is on the race, but yeah.
Oh my god, you. I think you have a thing for Killian, dude.
He just doesn't lose. That's the only thing. But like, yeah, it's hard to make predictions unless like
That's true.
you
Unless
have
Killian's
like
in
a
the race.
Killian.
That's the point.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, real quick, just since we're talking about Matt and commentating and being in the know with the sport, Matt, I saw that new I don't know if it's a new blog or just a new like publication you're releasing, but what's going on with that, dude? Tell the people.
Oh, the Substack. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I I like to write, and I usually like write in my running, like I have my handwritten running log that I always write in and stuff. And I kind of just like was missing like kind of the old school like storytelling of runs. Like so I'm reading this book right now, and I'm I don't know why, but for the life of me right now, I cannot think of the name of the book.
It's tough to think of names on the spot.
My brain's not working tonight. I still have to pack for Mexico in the morning. I got a lot going on. But Howie Stern recommended this book online, and I bought it and started reading it. And it came out like, I don't know, maybe 2013 or something. But this guy basically tells stories of his runs throughout his whole ultra running career, and they're very like vivid, and it brings you to like that run, and it makes you like want to be there and experience that. And that's just not like nobody's really doing that anymore. And so I felt like when I feel inspired to, I'm going to write about some of the runs I've been on and put that out there. And who knows if it'll last a week or two or a year or two. I don't know. But
That's
yeah,
cool.
I don't know. It's just something different. Just to, and you know what? Instead of like scrolling on Instagram, I like get on there and write. So I'm a little more productive. And it gets me away from like other social media platforms, I think, that aren't so good. So that's kind of why I started it. But who knows?
We'll link it to the show notes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
What is
That's
it
pretty
called?
cool.
Does it have
It's
a
just-
name?
No, like it's just my Substack. So like you have your profile, just like in any
Okay.
social media, and I think your wife is on it, man. She
Yeah, she's the one who sent it to me.
yeah, she published I think the first chapter of the book she's working on.
That's right. That's right.
Which it's beautifully written. I don't know if yeah, everybody should go check it out. Check it out.
We'll
Jillian
also
Mary's-
link that to
yeah,
the show
it's
notes.
really good. It's actually
That's sweet.
unbelievable. I can't wait for the whole book to be out.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Substack has a whole bunch of different things. Like some people have newsletters on there. Like it can be kind of a wide variety of things for writers and creative people. And it's just, I don't know, it just feels better than being on some of the nonsense like Twitter or Threads or any of that stuff where it's just a bunch of bogus stuff that you're reading. Anyways, yeah.
Nice, dude. Very cool.
Sweet. Dude, speaking of like not being able to remember names of the book, dude, we
I'll
got
think of it in a minute.
we got called out on
Sure did.
by the Trail. I get them confused.
Trail Network.
Trail Network.
Remember
Thank
the
you.
name, dude.
The can't remember the name of the pod. The Trail Network, which has
Oh my God, we're so bad.
which has Katie Asmuth. Actually, I don't know who's all on this.
Oh my
Ling-
God, Seth.
Rachel Drake. I'm sorry.
So this
We've
is-
got to edit this out, man.
No, but this
you
is-
can't keep this.
I can't
This
keep
is
it.
not-
keep that.
It is not personal. It is not personal. That's just how Seth is
Yeah,
with names.
I'm so bad with names. Anyway, we got called out because a couple episodes ago, 3 episodes ago, when we were with Finn, we were trying to remember names of athletes with certain brands, which I struggled through that whole thing because, like Moy said, I couldn't remember names and couldn't associate
You were
them with
like
brands.
half asleep that whole episode. I remember.
I was pretty tired, but so I have been tired at least once during this training block. But they gave us a hard time because we could not name a female runner that ran for Nike, which I don't think is true. I feel like we pretty
No.
quickly.
And I got called out specifically, and I wasn't even. I had nothing to do with saying, oh, I don't know any female runners that run for Nike. I was like, I had nothing to do with it. That was all you said. And then
Take the responsibility.
I take the
and then
responsibility for that.
we all agreed that Rachel Drake was the girl we would pick for that.
Yeah,
But yeah, I can name a lot of. I mean, I ran for Nike. I definitely can name a lot of runners for Nike.
Yeah.
But besides the point, if it did come across that way, we definitely owe them an apology. And first of all, thanks for listening too. Like, I think that's kind of
cool.
They're listening, and I definitely listen to their podcast. It's great stuff. And if you don't, you should go subscribe and listen to the Trail Network. They are very insightful, and it's kind of like it's almost kind of like our podcast,
Yeah.
maybe even a little
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
No, we won't give them that much credit.
Probably, yeah.
it's pretty good.
No, but yeah, I was kind of laughing when I like listened to it and heard it. I was like, oh shit,
That's so funny.
messed up.
I do remember driving home and being like, why couldn't I remember any names? And then in my head, I just was like listing off names of runners that ran for certain brands. So on the spot, it was pretty hard.
So if we forget things, well, first don't quote us on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then it's just normal. Like we don't really do so much research, and we don't have a script for this, so we're very sorry if, like, we
Yeah.
don't mention anybody.
Yeah, don't quote us on things we don't say.
But yeah, just don't quote us, and we apologize. We apologize. I
Yes.
wasn't even on the episode, but I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
Always our spokesperson.
Well, I think I was on the episode. I don't want to out
You were.
myself, but it's like I think I maybe also said Rachel Drake as well. But I mean, Matt, maybe you can help here. But like, Ninke Brinkman is the only other female like that runs for Nike that I can think of that runs trails off the top.
Come on,
Aaron Clark,
Addie
Oh yeah,
Bracy,
Aaron Clark,
Bailey.
Okay.
Bailey.
Dude.
Oh
Well,
God.
this
See,
is a
now
good
you're making
name.
me
I mean,
mad. I know all
Brittany
these people
Peterson
personally.
up until this year, like
See,
yeah.
it is
Well,
the thing.
okay.
Like we know all these people, but we
Yeah, yeah.
associate them for who they are,
Well, dude,
not
this
the
is
brands
the
they're
this
with.
is the
that's
impact
a
of
good
not
point.
being on the gram and like scrolling by their photos all the time. I mean,
That is true.
I
Yeah.
apologize. Like I literally know all those people, but I guess, yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't
Well,
think of them
also,
off the top, but I
we're
do know
men.
them.
We're men, and we're very forgetful. I feel like women can
I
just
mean,
spit off statistics.
I think
No,
we should
I don't
stop
think it
here.
has
I
to
think
do
we
with. I don't think it has to do with being a man and being forgetful. I think it has to do with not inundating myself with
Yeah, you're
content of people running all the time. Personally, like if I,
I'm
try to
just
think
coming
of-
up with excuses.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Like men that run for Nike, it's like Drew.
Tyler.
I mean Tyler.
And
For me,
Anthony.
it's just like I don't
Yeah.
know. Like I can't think of that
Yeah.
many right off the top.
And to be fair, I feel like, at least for me, I was struggling to think of anybody.
Well, with any of the companies, like after our podcast, I started
Caleb
thinking about some
Olsen.
of the Hoka athletes or Adidas athletes that I would have put in that 50 mile, and they were different athletes than we mentioned on the
Yeah.
pod. Like later, I was like, oh, why did I say them? It's because that was the only name I could think of right then.
Yeah.
There are a lot of
We
people
apologize.
Yeah.
that
There
are
are a
running
ton.
professionally these days, so that's a good thing.
Also, I found the name of that book. It's called Run Gently Out There by John Morlock.
Well,
Beautiful.
So check it out. It's really good.
One thing in the vein of like, don't quote me on that, is like, our listeners need to understand like how little we prepare for this podcast. It's like we don't have like show notes, we don't do research, like we're just getting on the mic. So
No.
Well, so our show notes are kind of funny.
it's
So today, this morning, I sent out the show notes as like a shared file, and sometimes it gets traction, right? Sometimes everybody chips in with something they
Like
want to
once.
say.
I think that's happened once.
It's happened like once or twice when there's a lot going on. Today, I sent it out, and right before this podcast, I looked at it. It was blank. So
well,
Yeah.
We're definitely winging it today.
yeah.
Dude, I just noticed something very important. So your background is art.
You noticed the art, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
because you sent me a picture and I recognize the red one.
yes. This is for people who are watching the YouTube video. You will get this to see this beautiful art. But my son Arthur's been like painting. He has a little easel here, and
it's
so
beautiful.
yeah, this is some of his
It's
original
so
pieces.
Crazy! Wow.
Yeah,
Can you find them on in our newsletter?
yeah. Well, maybe we'll get like a nice photograph of.
Dude,
one
we
of
should
the-
auction them off.
We'll make
one
a
of the good
copy.
ones. No, dude, these aren't for sale. These are gonna stay in my museum forever. You know,
Amazing.
Dude, they're so cool. Yeah, that's
I
very
would like to
beautiful.
like frame one of them or something.
Well, hey, you
perhaps.
should have him. You should. I mean, as much as he can understand, which he's a smart boy, so he can probably understand it all. You should have him do one for each of us, and we'll all hang it up.
That would be cool.
Before- you
that
know,
would be cool.
before we
I
see
mean, we
next.
have.
Yeah.
We're amassing a little collection here, so there'll
Cool.
be plenty to go around.
Amazing.
Dude, and the January 29. All right, I'm like forgetting the dates. Yeah, birthday's coming up.
Yeah.
Yes, February
Wow.
23rd, next month.
Woo! I remember Big Alta.
We're gonna be celebrating.
Yeah, I was just pointing that. Pretty cool, dude. Pretty cool.
Yes.
Do we have anything else? Do we have any?
We have some memos.
voice memos?
Yeah.
Let's do some memos.
Hop into
is
some
memo.
memos. All right.
do it.
But yeah, I'm so excited to be back and like just seeing you guys. Honestly,
It's gonna be fun.
dude, our new kitchen is crazy.
I can't imagine what it would look like. Like I
It-
don't know.
We'll show you.
It
after the pod.
surpassed my imagination.
It's
like
great.
Whoa.
I wasn't.
Just
pretty
just for
shocked.
the records and for the listeners, we rent an apartment and we went and we were out for 4 or 5 weeks in Chile, and we worked with our landlord to redo the kitchen, and we came back and we have a brand new kitchen basically. That's
Was
the
this just a
situation.
project that they wanted to do? And
No, dude, this was all my wife.
really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Like all credits go for her to her. New appliances, everything. New everything.
It's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Very excited.
Breaking news. I just pulled up on Instagram. It looks like Rod Farvard is going to go after the John Muir Trail FKT at the end of the year.
That's pretty sick.
What else is he
Dude,
racing?
and putting the Eiger 2 weeks or 3 weeks after Western States is
That's big
crazy.
time.
But that's his face decay.
Yeah, so Rod Farvard just posted his race calendar for the
New
year.
race calendar dropped today.
Check it out.
Wow.
Yeah, check it out.
Cool.
All right. This first voice memo from Trevor Eddie here.
Anyway, keep up the good work. And
Oh,
maybe I'll see
sorry.
you out there left hand.
That's a good one. Thank you, Trevor.
I'll edit that out.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this. 'Cause I'm gonna skip that. That sounded exactly like David. I don't know how to get it off.
Well, now you can't edit this out.
All right, I'm gonna have to get this to where it's
Hey,
not
boys.
1.5.
Trevor from Longmont.
Okay. This voice memo is from Trevor Eddie.
Hey, Boulder boys. This is Trevor from Longmont. I want to hear about your worst oh shit moments up in the mountains. Maybe during the summer you got run off the mountain by lightning or approached by a pack of our friendly neighborhood Boulder dogs, off leash of course. Or maybe you got caught out after dark with no headlamp and only your phone or a watch to light the way. Certainly had all three. Anyway, keep up the good work and maybe I'll see you out there on left hand.
That's a great question.
Yeah, great question, Trevor. Shout out Longmont.
Yeah. Shout out left hand. That's where we ran today.
I know. Maybe he saw us running today.
Maybe he saw us, you know. Good question.
I think my oh shit moment on the mountain was like probably 50K into UTMB when I was up on the mountain and I realized I had a long ways left to go and I was just like not gonna make it maybe. I think that was probably like, I mean, I don't know. We all have had like workouts and runs where we like are on a mountain and we're just like bonking and it's high altitude and like, you know, you can't even recite your name. But for some reason, all the like race memories come to mind for me where I'm like really like, oh shit, I'm like, I may die out here. UTMB was one of them. And then Sierras and all when I was just like this past year where I was like so overheated, so overcooked, like just a goner. And realized, yeah, I wasn't even like halfway through the race.
So, point is, nothing scarier than being not even halfway through a race
Oh
and
my
realizing
God.
you
I
have
hate that
over
feeling.
half to go.
Yeah, when you're just like at the like lower than you could ever imagine before the race, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Dude,
So it's not, nothing.
I feel like I've had a lot of scary moments out here in Colorado, specifically. I mean, got caught in hail once trying to do the Skyline Traverse.
Like the Boulder skyline?
Yeah. I went out to do it one day. Sunny when I started. By the time I got up on Bear, it was hailing.
Oh.
And you know how like Bear's super exposed.
Yeah.
There's no trees. Yeah, it was pretty
Oh.
terrifying. I don't know. I've had some pretty bad moments out there with moose, people.
Really?
Well, people more from Tennessee actually.
You've had moose moments, dude?
Yeah. On once on Switzerland Trail and once doing the High Lonesome Loop. Just come around a corner and there's a moose standing on the trail. And I
You
don't
hate
know
to
how
see
to
it.
act around those things, so I was pretty scared.
I imagine you like, oh, like
Yeah.
jumping a little bit, you know?
Dude,
like a
just
little scared.
turn right around. I've definitely like been pretty spooked too. Like in Moab once I saw mountain lion footprints, like pretty I don't know what fresh or old mountain lion footprints look like, but it was a big cat footprint in the dirt and I just like aborted the whole run and went home. Like I was just like I'm not about it. So
Smart.
I get pretty spooked easily out there.
Yeah, spooked by like apex predators. you know?
Yeah. That's fair. And yeah.
Well, what about you, Adam?
Well, just a quick funny aside, like Seth, when you mentioned like a moose moment, I'll never forget reading like John Ray's like Strava description retelling of his encounter with a moose going for, I think, the High Lonesome Loop FKT. If anyone wants to dig back in the Strava archives, dude, it's like an insane story of him getting like almost trampled and killed by a moose and then proceeding to go for the FKT anyway. So,
Jeez.
yeah, I don't know. I've been racking my brain this whole time, and I don't feel like I've had like super scary moments. Like and maybe they just aren't registering because I usually like get out of them. Like it'd be like, oh shit, like my headlamp's about to die, but like one of you guys has a headlamp and it ends up being okay. Or like, I don't know, like something like that. So I haven't gotten injured like way like in the backcountry. I've had race experiences like Matt was describing too, where it's like a race is going bad and you're up high and it's like, fuck. But, I don't know, man. Mountains are no joke, but I guess I count myself pretty lucky. I haven't had a bad one in a while.
Didn't you get caught in really bad weather in your first 50 miler here in Colorado?
It was at Never Summer 100K.
Never Summer.
I've told that story before a bunch of
Oh,
times.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like,
Okay.
I don't know. It's like, yeah, I got pinned down by hail and lightning and then like ended up being able to go. But nothing
Yeah.
like more recent that's been kind of scary, you know? Because that was before I even lived in Colorado. That was like 4
right,
years
yeah.
ago, 5 years ago.
I have a few. I have a bunch actually.
What do you got?
Roll them out.
So I will tell like one. Normally, the common denominator. How you say it?
Common denominator?
And yeah, on this, for me, it's like normally Max is around, and then things happen. One day we were like scouting a route for a race in Chile. A friend who organized races, he like wanted us to like check out a potential route for the race. So it's like you have to climb to a ridge and then run the whole ridge, and then you come down, and that's the race. It's like a 25 miler, fairly technical, but like very beautiful. Dude, and we're having a great time. And then we're on top of the ridge and it got like cover. Well, first of all, at some point I hit my knee on a rock. And I was like, oh, we were wearing tights because it was like with the snow. I was like, oh, that kind of hurt. I hope I'm okay. And I check and I touch my knee and I'm like bleeding and I freak out. I was like, oh, and I made a hole on my knee. So I took my bath and covered my knee. Okay, that was done. We kept running or exploring, and then it got like super cloudy. And instead of dropping to the left of the mountain, we dropped to the right. So somebody was gonna pick us up, let's say, in Boulder, but we ended up being like in a totally different town. So we arrived down there and we had to hitchhike. So we were kind of a little bit like I was maybe a little bit freaking out because it got dark. We had no headlamps. We arrived in the dark to this road, and we're hitchhiking. And this like combi, like Volkswagen combi, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the night, dude, just pick us up. And it's this guy just like driving his combi and smoking weed. He was like, "Yeah, I will take you to the town." So that was a happy ending. But the next time that we came down the right way. Again, we didn't have headlamps. We didn't learn. And dude, it became very dark, very, very dark. And we're coming down and we see some lights and we're like, oh, we can like make our way to that house and then probably get to the road there. And as we're arriving to the house, dude, somebody comes out and starts shooting to the sky with a like a rifle, like dude, and that was super scary. We ended up being okay, but that was scary for sure.
Damn.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Well, did you find out like why he was shooting the gun in the sky?
Yeah, dude, because there's like some sort of gold mining that happens there. And we were not allowed to but we come from the mountain, so you can land anywhere, right? So we were just not allowed to be there. We shouldn't be there, and we left very quick.
Yeah, that's terrifying. I will say that I feel like if I was with Max, I'd feel pretty safe though.
Because of his calves.
Yeah, just like, I don't know. I feel like you can get out of anything.
Yeah, normally. Dude, we went for a bike ride the other day. 5 minutes into the bike ride, I broke a chain on a bike.
Dang.
and we solved it.
Yeah, sounds about right.
With Max, he just put a MacGyver and MacGyver.
He MacGyvered it.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
like MacGyver. You know, he took like something from his mouth, like a tooth.
Weird.
No, but those are a couple of scary moments, and then like weather and things. Like in Patagonia, we'd be like running into bulls. You know,
Nope.
like
Yep,
I'm
nope.
like running on this trail, and there is like a bull in the middle looking at me, and that's super scary.
Yeah, not about it.
One time that happened, and I like stop, and then there was a river next to it. So, and this is the only way out. So I like jump on the river and did like a mile in the river, just to like get back to the trail and like finish the run basically.
Dude, I'm not cut out for chili.
Now you are. Yeah, now it's better. This was like the old times.
Moy, you actually reminded me of like one encounter. It wasn't that big of a deal, but it is something I think about often. Matt, you'll remember this. This was in Pagosa Springs area. Remember on that run? And there's this like we're like on a totally like developed single track trail, and there was this dude hunting, though I don't think it was like hunting season. It was weird.
Yeah.
But he was just like sitting there bow hunting.
Oh,
Kind of right off the trail, but dude, he was just like totally silent, like really weird vibes when we ran by.
Yeah, he had like face paint on, fully
Yeah.
camo, and then like, wasn't it like a mile or two later, we found like his camp. And
Yes,
it was just
exactly.
like, dude's living out there. Like,
Yeah. So that's one thing I think about sometimes when you're like on like a less common trail is like, man, like what if you kind of run into somebody out here, you know? Like it's the people more so than like animals
Yeah.
that are
The
scary.
The people are scary.
dude, that was terrifying.
That's crazy.
that sounds.
He looked
You guys
pissed, too.
weren't his target. Apparently.
Did you say hi?
No.
Did you say like, hey, how's the
Yeah, I
hunting
I think
going?
we were like, hey, but dude, I mean,
Well, we were
obviously we were
spooked.
fucking
Yeah.
up his hunt, you know, but it's like,
Yeah.
dude, we're on a trail. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe you were the priest.
That's the thing, you know.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I don't want to think about that.
That's
Yeah,
scary.
that's crazy.
That's very sketchy. Good question.
Great
Yeah,
question.
Great question. Thanks, Trevor. Hope to see you out on
See you.
left hand or anywhere really.
Yeah.
All right. The next question is from Andreas
Later.
Mosty. All right. Sorry, guys. You guys.
We
are
can
used to this. You can
entertain.
fill the
Well,
space.
Yeah, dude, it's always the people that is the most scary.
All right. Andreas Mosty. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Hi there, Boulder boys. Greetings from Andreas out in Norway. Loving the pod. First of all, I've been talking to Moy about this, but what I really need to see is a picture of him, Kyle, and Anton together up on green. You need to make that happen. On a more serious note, you guys as professional athletes, how do you deal with injuries, like the long form of injuries, not just like small niggles and stuff? If you have to be out for like a longer period of time, how do you guys tackle that mentally with running being kind of your job and everything? Loving the pod again. Cheers.
Amazing. I have something like. Do you guys see Anton out much?
I see him all the time.
Really?
All the time.
Really?
Literally, I probably see him 3 or 4 times a week.
Where?
But we don't have a personal relationship. But he actually just followed my Substack, so maybe we should.
Really?
Yeah.
You
But
just followed me on Instagram like last week.
I think he's starting. He's getting back in the run news game. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Now that
Anton,
he's doing UTMB.
come over the pod.
Do you think he listens to the pod?
I don't know, but we could invite him. Hey,
Hey.
you want to jump in?
I-
We give him a teacher.
That
I
would
always
be
see him
great.
cycling down my neighborhood. Like I see him all the time.
Dude,
It's crazy.
you know what? He lives out there now.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He lives out close to
Don't disclose. Don't
Well,
disclose.
we should.
Yeah.
yeah. You
But,
can you can see it on Strava.
In the Colorado area.
But I even we'll see him on the trails
No way.
randomly in Boulder, and then always just random places all the time.
The downer.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, we'll have to get that photo of you, Kyle, and Anton.
Dude, you know I did 50 greens last year?
You did 50.
Yeah.
50.
Dude,
Wow.
God.
honestly,
dang.
Kyle, where you at?
I did.
You probably
50,
did
yeah.
100 though last year.
Yeah,
to be
maybe.
honest with you.
No, I mean 50. Like, and I wasn't like trying. But yeah, I did 50 greens. It's
Jeez,
not
impressive.
bad, huh?
No, not bad at all.
And like 100 sanitas, 110, something like that.
That's crazy.
I mean, half of them were with you guys.
That's true.
That's a
We were
lot of
hitting up
sanitas.
sanitas a lot.
The most painful sanitas, the reach with Seth doing like a up tempo
That makes sense.
when he like throw the balls away.
That checks out.
I should have known then never to use poles,
He
but I
was like,
still tried to do it.
I'm gonna do sanitas up tempo with pause, and we're like, okay, going hard and then going harder, and then it becomes like a race. And he just grabbed the pulse and like toss it into the bushes and just sprint up.
Oh man, that's funny, dude. I forgot about that.
That's the most
great.
painful one for sure.
Okay, yeah. How do we deal with injuries, especially when they last a while?
I think he refers, to like
Long-term ones?
long-lasting injuries, which is funny. I'm kind of dealing with something like this right now, which is I wouldn't call it like I think I had an injury after Puerto Vallarta, but that like left me with a bunch of like inconsistency on my hip area. So hamstrings, like the insertion of the hamstring is not great, and then my like hip flexors, and then like all of that gets sore. So my thing or what I do, and don't quote me on this, and I'm not an expert, and this is not advice, but what I do is like I make sure that the pains or like the niggles are not increasing, but decreasing, even if it takes time. And I try to do whatever doesn't make it worse. So in Chile, I was doing a bunch of vert because the vert doesn't make it worse, and then working on it. Like I don't believe that an injury will go away by sitting and resting. I think you have to like or work on strength or on like your flexibility or like releasing. Like I'm a big fan of foam rolling, or I have a baseball, and I work very hard releasing my glutes and my IT band tensor and like all of that area, and that helps. So if you find things that helps you feel a little bit better, you gotta double down on that and continue to do them, and not do the things that make you worse. And then, as a friend said like a while ago, you just have to like tolerate, like. But this is not advice. Don't quote me on it. I'm not a professional anything or a lawyer.
I feel like Matt, you need to go next, dude.
Yeah.
You have the most experience, perhaps. Like with your long stint off with your heel,
Yeah. So when I think of that, like typically if I'm injured, I'll run through it until it's better. And if it's a serious injury and it's not like it gets so bad that I can't run, then it's like, okay, it's time to take time off. And that's what that heel injury required. So that heel injury was like I had a torn Achilles. I needed to have my bursa removed, and I had a staph infection that was eating away at tissue at my heel. And so it was like, I'm not running. And I don't like to cross train. And in fact, I couldn't even like wear shoes without being in pain. So like cross training wasn't an option either. Didn't want to get in a pool with staph infection. So I like found hobbies like collecting and nerding out on wine and drinking a lot of wine. I don't advise that, but I had a good time because it was the pandemic and it was just like something new and different. I'm not gonna like, it's something I did. So if you don't like it and you think that that's unhealthy and bad, too bad. But that was something I enjoyed and had a good time with. And so I think finding something that you really enjoy that can like distract you in the time, like your life isn't always like, even if we're professional, like we're more than just running. I know it's hard to like believe that and tell yourself that when you're in the moment, you're running well, but if you can find something else that like makes you happy and brings joy to your life, like just lean into that, like you leaned into running, and you'll get really good at it and enjoy it on a whole nother level than you did before. That's kind of what I did during that time.
I think that's great advice.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Yeah, I mean, Seth, do you feel like you have something to offer here?
Oh, I mean, I definitely just kind of gonna echo that. Like, I think for me, like the thing I really enjoy is riding a bike, and normally like I can do that with the injury that I have, and like now maybe I'm learning that it isn't always actually helping me heal, but kind of like Matt, was saying, like whenever I've had like an injury that's lasted a month or two, I tend to just get really into cycling and like doing that as like not just an activity, but also like more of a hobby, because it's like already something I love. So I just like double down and like nerd out on that. And then also just, I think something like that's always really helpful for the mind is like to do things that I find a lot of enjoyment doing, like whether that's like going to coffee shops or like just like generally making more coffee or like doing stuff like that, really like kind of just slowing down a bit, I guess.
Yeah. Nice. I don't have very many examples of when I've been injured for a long time. But maybe like one piece of advice I could give is like, I'm just going to caveat this with like, I think I am a more durable athlete. So it's like maybe just luck, but some of it I think is like knowing when to back it off in training or even on a rep. Like if you're like, you kind of feel something and it's like in that moment, it's like, okay, are you going to just like maybe sit up and like just run easy for the rest of the time? Or like it's the workout that's on the schedule. So like, should you push through and like maybe pull your muscle or not? Like I just had that happen today. Literally, I was like doing like 2-minute like light intervals and I thought I felt something and I decided to keep going and it was fine. But like each of those little decisions, whether it's like on a rep or on a run, or if you're sick or like feeling a niggle for many runs and then like, are you going to do your long run or not? Like, I don't know, just like trying to zoom out and like look at your decision making in the aggregate and like, is it leading to like sustained injury free running and high performance is like an exercise worth doing probably.
For sure. I definitely have one workout in particular I remember where like I made the wrong decision. I was doing a track workout and I was already kind of banged up going into the workout, but it was on my schedule, so I had to do it. And I remember like pushing one 600-meter rep just like too hard, and there was like a moment where it's just like boom.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm injured, and like after the run, I couldn't hardly walk, and I was injured for 3 months.
We've all done it. I mean, like I like pulled my hamstring like pretty bad in doing a similar thing like that. It's like it happens.
Yeah,
but I haven't had something that's taken me out for like half a year or a year yet. But I guess if you run long enough, it's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for the question.
Yeah, good question.
Good.
And we'll get that photo of Anton and Moy and Kyle up on green. We'll make it happen.
That would be cool. Anton, come on the pod.
It would be cool. Like you guys should do a little thing to see like who can have the most green summits in a year.
Yeah. Oh, there's also this cool project where like people have done it here with green actually, where like you try to like mark all the days of the year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'd be cool.
You're saying Max is doing that?
Yeah, in Chile.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can just do it all in 1 year.
That's very hard. No.
Dude, those types of like who can do this the most challenges are crazy. Are you guys watching the Chipotle challenge that Jamil's doing right now?
What is this?
Oh my God, dude. He's been making this vlog about, there's a segment in Tempe in front of a Chipotle, and Chipotle is going to give a year's supply of free Chipotle to whoever's the local legend on this segment at the end of the month. And so like Jamil and this dude are just going like blow for blow, doing 50Ks on this like 200-meter segment, like all day, every day. I think there's like 4 days left or 3 days left. It's such interesting content. But like to your point about like who can do the most greens, it's like, I don't know.
Doesn't he has like a company to run or something, dude?
Well, he does, but dude,
that's why he's not getting back to my
makes
emails,
time.
dude.
He makes time. I don't know. It's crazy, but dude, like he'll be out there doing like 50K, 40 miles on the segment, like every day, back to back.
Dude, I will buy him Chipotle just to get this to stop. That's crazy. No, yeah, those challenges are above my mental capacity.
Are they close? Like, it's like the competition. Like, are they like?
It's close. Yeah, there's like maybe 3 days left or something. So maybe 2 days. Yeah, 2 or 3 days left.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you do a segment here, we'll give you a Boulder Boys teacher.
Yeah. If you whoever's the local legend of
Pine Streets,
Pine
like the whole
Street.
thing.
What about our route, the 10-mile?
whoever's the local
Lions
legend
Lair.
of this route back here, if you're watching on YouTube,
Hell yeah.
the Lions Lair,
Yeah.
we'll get you this T-shirt,
Yeah.
But wait,
and you have to follow the pod and be on the newsletter.
And wire us a few handies
and donate. Sick.
to donate to our organization.
Yeah.
It's a wine one.
Yeah.
All right. The last episode before Black Canyons. Next time will be like in our pool party.
Amazing. Yeah.
I guess it's not public yet.
Dude,
is it public?
This has been a year since our first episode.
wow,
Because our first
Wow.
episode was the week before Black Canyon.
how fitting with the merchandise.
We did it.
And we sat right there
We did it.
on the computer.
Yeah.
With the computer just around.
How
Yeah.
far
Happy
we've come.
anniversary, dude.
Dude, happy anniversary.
That's
Um,
crazy.
And again, if you see us at Black Canyon, come say hi.
We don't
Well-
have stickers, do we?
We'll
We'll have.
we'll
some.
have stickers.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I need some more.
I'm thinking on a reel. I have a reel on my mind.
Good.
The reels are back, baby.
They will be back. I have a
Forward.
I haven't I know I don't know how to do it. I don't technically. I'm limited. Limited.
I
But I will
believe in
make it
you.
happen.
I believe in you.
You're gonna be great.
Yeah,
We'll
but I
knock it
have
out in a weekend.
I have it on my mind.
Yeah.
All right.
Any like parting words, guys, before the big race? Are we gonna like debrief this like the week after the race? Probably will be the next
we can
pod.
see how we feel. I mean, we could do it down in Phoenix, but I feel like the week after.
We're just not gonna have any of this stuff unless you're gonna lug
Oh.
it there, right?
Dude, I lugged this stuff
I'm bringing
all the
my
way
computer.
I lugged this stuff to Canaria. I lugged this stuff to
That's true.
California. I've lugged this stuff to
Maybe you're
I
lugging.
don't know, France or whatever.
It could be fun.
It could be fun. I might bring
Like
it
that night.
It would be sick to just record.
Dude, what-
Maybe we have some like people from the race
Dude,
jumping in.
What if at the pool party? Now we're just spitballing ideas. So if you like these, if you're listening this far, you're on the think tank
Yeah.
team. What if we just like had the pod going, and then if we actually have a pool party, we can have people hop on and like
Oh my god,
just
that's brilliant.
spit.
It could,
like
it
just,
could be cool.
It could be cool. It could be
I
chaos.
like that.
It could be,
I like that idea.
we can do like a round of like hot takes at the pool party,
Yeah.
and people just
Yeah.
come. They have the mic for a couple of minutes, and they like elaborate in hot take or topic or something like that.
Dude, this is it actually could be easy to set up. I don't know how to get a lot of hype around it, but I think we'll have some people there. And also, this is an Airbnb we're staying at, so to anybody listening, this pool party that we keep talking about might not be like an open invite to everybody because I'm not trying to get my Airbnb
License revoked.
my Airbnb privileges revoked entirely. But
A modest
gonna be-
pool party.
Yeah,
modest
I'm
pool
on it.
party. We'll send well, you'll if you're not there, you'll see photos. Maybe.
Yeah. Or not. I don't know.
Depending on how the place looks after. No, I'm just kidding. Cool. All right.
Peace.
Are we
Peace.
good? We're done. All right.
Yeah.
Catch you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.